Our company, Teraju Development, is a property developer that is based on Kalai Johor. Let's start with the proposed development. The proposed development is a low-cost high-rise residential, which is a low-cost flat. This are proposed based on relevant factors in a development planning. Proposed site location. The proposed site is located at Taman Putri Kalai, Kalai, Johor, under the local authority of Kalai Municipal Council. The site is located near to Kalai Toll Plaza of the North-South Highway, where it can connect to Second Link Expressway, Senai Dasaro Highway, Senai International Airport, as well as Johor Bahru City Centre. These are some of the footage of site taken during our site visit. The proposed site is marked as Lot 2841 and has a total area of 2.5343 hectares, and the status of land is freehold. The selected site falls under the category of agriculture land. Therefore, it is required to make an application for conversion of land to residential land. In addition, the site area is also not considered as a part of reserve area. From the site visit, it appeared that the land is filled with unattended grass, shrubs and trees. Other than that, the type of soil on the land is laterite. Laterite is both a soil and a rock type rich in iron and aluminium, and is commonly considered to have formed in hot and wet tropical areas. Nearly all laterites are of rusty red coloration because of high iron oxide content. Next is the existing public utilities near the site.
Electricity supply is important to fulfill the demand of electricity for equipment, plant and machinery for building erection. The TNB transmission line is located near to the proposed site, hence the electric supply of the proposed site can be easily obtained.
Water supply is also essential for daily consumption and on-site construction work, such as concrete batching. Other than that, telecommunication system is used to ensure a smooth information exchange via telecom network. Drainage system is operated to transfer the drain water from various places, include from our proposed site project. It also to avoid the drain water clog, which can cause flooding during rainy day. Next, accessibility to main road and to other cities.
There are many ways to access our proposed site. The proposed site on this land is accessible through the main road, which is Jalan Alor Bukit.
It also can be accessed through Jalan Sri Putri 3/6 and Jalan Sri Putri 4/3. Other than that, other cities such as Bandar Indapura, Bandar Putra Kalai, Airbemban, Sedanak, Bandar Baru Kankar Palai and Senai are also accessible within the shown distance. Moving on is the physical environmental quality. Air quality in Malaysia is measured by the Air Quality Index. The air quality index on the site location for our proposed project is represented by the yellow color with air quality index of 72. Which means that there is acceptable or moderate level for people to live in that area.
Next, for water quality, the Department of Environment uses Water Quality Index and National Water Quality Standard for Malaysia to evaluate the status of the river water quality. The nearest river from our proposed site is Sungai Sekudai.
As for sound quality, the proposed site is a noise-sensitive area because the site is nearby with the residential, commercial, and industrial areas. Therefore, there is a maximum permissible development sound that has been published by the Planning Guidelines for Environmental Noise Limits and Control. Next is the facilities nearby the proposed development site. There are some existing facilities provided which near to the proposed development site area, such as the courier services, hotels, education, hospital, surau and stadium mini. Next, commercial and residential areas. Around the proposed development site area, there are many commercial places which the residents can visit. Other than that, around the proposed development site area, there are 3 existing residential area which are Taman Legenda Putra, Taman Putri Kulai and Perumahan Flat Senggol. There are also some development planning by local authority Kulai from the year 2021 until year 2025 which are listed as shown. Besides, current ongoing development project in Kulai and near to the proposed development site area is Kensington 2, English Lake Homes, which developed by Hentang Property SDN-BHD. The next part is sources of material, labor and machine. There are few construction material supplier in the area. This company is able to supply most of the construction material, such as brick, sand, cement, aggregate, reinforcement and fabric reinforcement. Next, this company is able to supply many type of tiling for floor, wall and others. Lastly, the third company is able to supply coating and painting materials. Other than that, there are a few electrical suppliers in the area that are able to provide electrical equipments needed during construction process. Moving on, here are the companies that are able to supply labor resources that are needed during construction process. Labor are responsible for performing various tasks to aid daily operations at a construction site, therefore it is very important to have enough labor resources. Lastly, these are hardware and machinery supplier in the area. Here is the population, income level, and target market. According to the DOSM, the population in Johor is approximately 379,000, which consist around 198,000 male and 181,000 female. The amount of population for Johor increases from 377,000 in 2020 to 379,000 in 2021. Next, the Kulai population according to the Pocket Stats Negeri Johor 2021 is around 294,800 compared to 291,000 in 2019. This is the number of populations according to the district in Johor.
In 2020, the average gross household income in Johor decreased from RM 8013 to RM 7264, which equivalent to 9.3%. In Kulai, the average income for the population around is RM 8602, while the median income for population is RM 7536. This indicates that the population around Kulai are under M40 income categories and able to purchase our proposed project, which is low-cost high-rise residential.
Our targeted market for our proposed project is for the household under category B40 and M40 income group, working Kulai residents and families who are looking for a new house to reside in. The site location has an existing well-developed community, which makes it easier for the residents to gain access to anything that they need. Next is the economic performance. The rise in local exports in the fourth quarter of 2021 contributed to the increase of GDP. Thus, it indicates Malaysia's economic performance for 2021 is in good momentum with a growth of 3.6% compared to the decline of 4.5% in the previous quarter of 2021. According to Socio-Economic Performance by State 2020, all state recorded a negative growth, including Johor, with 4.6%. However, Johor still is one of the largest contributor in our country GDP. The labor force in Malaysia improved gradually in the fourth quarter of 2021 with an increase of 0.7% to 16.14 million. Thus recorded the highest labor force and labor participation rate, which is 68.7%. The increasing of employment in Johor will enhance the society income as well as the buying power of Johor residents. Lastly, this is the SWOT analysis of the proposed development. The strength are strategic location and affordable price. The weakness is limited design. The opportunity is high buying power and in line with authority planning. The threat are competition and buyer preference. That is all for this video. Thank you.